Number 8, I think this one, is a little surprising for me, just because of where they are. They
Mhm.
definitely should be on this list,
Yep.
but I think that they should be a little bit higher, is the Lions of Detroit, the team that I picked to win the NFC, back in 2020. So I was, like I said,
Yeah.
I was definitely real early. Nostradamus, some would say. Um, it feels like they should be a bit higher on this list, right?
So not once again, we're going by the week. So if we're so for this week because they lost to Green Bay, right? They to me they should flip flop for where Denver was. I feel like Denver should be at 8, Detroit should be at
Okay.
10. Just for once again, we're going by week. We're not saying what team is better. We know Detroit has been better. I think before they lost, they were 8-2 for the first time since JFK was walking around with Marilyn Monroe. Um, and so so it was good. It was good to see that. So yeah, sorry, spoiler alert for those that didn't know that. Sorry. Uh go back, Google, ActGs, whatever can be your friend. Um but yeah, Detroit's been awesome this year. The play of Jared Goff, the play of Amon St. Brown, Jamar Gibbs seems to be, kicking it into high gear. David Montgomery has been an awesome combo back for them. So yeah, they have pieces there, especially Sam LaPorta, their rookie tight end, has made them not miss TJ Hawkinson too much. So yeah, they've done a lot of good things, a lot of things right down there in Detroit, Michigan. So, it's
There's
a long time coming for that fan base because they've had a lot of heartbreak more than most. Um, and I think, I felt like Thursday, the lights got a little too bright, even though they always play on Thanksgiving. But once again, it was expected for them to win. It was expected to be not necessarily a blowout, but at least win by 10 points. And once again, you got to throw out when rivalry games happen, you have to throw that out. And that's what Green Bay came to play. They're still in contention as well. In the NFC, they're in the hunt. So yeah, I think that's what happened there. So yeah, I would flip them from 8 down to 10, but like I said, nevertheless, they're still having a great season.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Jordan Love picked the right time to have the best game of his career.
Right,
And to
right.
throw, a career high 3 touchdowns. I mean, they jumped out to that early big lead, and you were like, "Okay, well, Detroit's gonna come back, right? They're gonna come back," and they
Mhm.
didn't. I think maybe the light's too bright, but again, you think about last year against Aaron Rodgers and what was his last game at Lambeau Field, and Detroit before that game started, they didn't know if it was going to matter for them to get into the playoffs. Obviously, then it didn't. Then it didn't matter, but they played their asses off
Right.
because that team is behind Dan Campbell. Honestly, on this list, this is the first team that I can say, well, when looking at the teams that are ranked above them on any given Sunday or Saturday. To your point, I think that they could take any of the teams.
Right.
I
Yeah.
do.
No, sure, for sure. Like I said, especially offensively, like they once again they just scored the best. Once again, they were a top 10 offense last year. I believe they're in the same categories this year where they're in the top 10 in categories that matter most. So yeah, like you said, yeah, any given time, they can teams can fuck around and find out. Yeah,
That's
that
right.
Detroit can beat them. So no doubt.